It's playoff time in the Blue Collar Football League, while the Columbus Gladiators advanced over the famed city Red Rhinos, and the game between the Rage and the War Eagles was postponed. The Kentucky Huskies and the Tuscawaras County Warriors got to take the field. As the number 5 seed, the Huskies had to travel to face the Warriors, with the top-seeded Port City Spartans awaiting the winner. Things did not start well for the Huskies. On the second play from scrimmage, Dylan Wagner picked off a pass over the middle, and although quarterback Damon Dorsey was there to abruptly bring him down, the Warriors had the ball at the Huskies' 40-yard line. A penalty moved the Warriors 5 yards closer, and then Bailey Hickenbottom hit a streaking Gage Rapavi down the sidelines. He held on for the touchdown. The 2-point conversion that followed quickly put the Warriors ahead 8-0. When the Huskies got the ball back, Dorsey was able to recover this bad snap. He was making something out of nothing, but Nathan Livingood was there to strip the ball out. He even recovered it, and the Huskies' first 4 plays of the game had resulted in 2 turnovers. An incomplete pass on 3rd and 7 was negated by an offsides penalty against the Huskies, and the Warriors took advantage of the second opportunity. Michael Levers worked his way outside, picked up 8 yards, and a first down. The Warriors faced another 3rd down, 3rd and 7, but Hickenbottom rolled out and found Devin Coletti, who bowled his way inside the 10-yard line for 1st and goal. On 2nd down, Beavers couldn't quite hold on to the snap, but offensive lineman Jesse Cantor was there to fall on it in the end zone for a touchdown for the Warriors, giving them a 14-0 lead. The Huskies finally got some good news on the kickoff. Marcus Jones fielded it. He took his time, found a hole on the left side, worked his way down, got all the way down 54 yards to the Warriors' 24-yard line. The Huskies just gained 3 yards, and on 4th down, they went for the end zone, but Rapavi was there hauling in a one-handed interception for the touchback. The Huskies forced the Warriors into a 3rd and 9, but Hickenbottom hit Devin Coletti over the middle. He broke through a tackle and picked up 19 yards. The Huskies did get the ball back on a punt, but on their second play, Karen Roush was able to punch the ball out. Tyler Lester jumped on the loose ball for yet another Huskies turnover. T County did pick up 1 first down, but on 4th and 5, Tamarick Hips was there to bring down Devin Coletti in the backfield for an 8-yard loss. Huskies offense finally got something going. Dorsey kept the ball himself. He scrambled and ran ahead for 10 yards in the Huskies' first down of the game. The Huskies were set to punt the ball back, but Dorsey faced a strong rush. He eluded the first line defenders, spun through a tackle, found his way and nearly broke through, settling instead for a 21-yard pickup on 4th and 12. Facing another 4th down, Dorsey scrambled. He eventually found Lee Griffith, who survived the hit from Michael Levers. The play was good for another Huskies first down. Just as it looked like the Huskies were getting rolling though, Noah Baker came around the edge, forced a fumble. Caleb Ford was there to recover it for the 5th Husky turnover in their first 5 possessions. 2 plays later, Hickenbottom faced some pressure himself, but he managed to hang in there long enough to fire a strike. Gabe Rapavi kept his feet in bounds for a 29-yard pickup. Then, on the other side of the 2-minute warning, Hickenbottom fired a deep pass that Coletti hauled in for a touchdown, and the Warriors led 20-0 at halftime. On the second possession of the second half, the Warriors took advantage of the short field. Hickenbottom hit Rapavi for 9 yards. Then Coletti was able to scoop up a pass and pick up 8 yards and a first down. Then Hickenbottom looked over the middle. He found Wyatt Garibrand open over the middle. He worked his way into the end zone for a touchdown to put the Warriors up 26-0 as they rang the bell. The Huskies kept fighting, launching a long drive that was sustained when Dorsey hit Lee Griffith. He spun out of a tackle and was able to pick up 7 yards and a first down. Dorsey then converted a 3rd and 9 when he rolled out, hit Quinn Walker for 10 yards on the final play of the 3rd quarter. On 3rd and 1, Hips took a handoff, bounced outside, and picked up 8 yards inside the red zone. On 4th and 5, Dorsey dropped back to pass, licked it to run instead, slipped one tackle, broke another, but Taron Rush was there to finally bring him down short of the line of gain, finally bringing an end to the Huskies' 17-play drive. Kentucky had one last scoring chance, but Dorsey's pass in the end zone was picked off by Dylan Wagner at the goal line, his second interception of the game. He brought it all the way out to the 47-yard line before Dorsey was able to haul him down. But the Warriors were on their way to the second round to face the Port City Spartans. The Warriors scored 2 quick touchdowns, and then the defense recorded its second straight shutout to move on in the playoffs. Hickenbottom was 13 of 25 passing for 174 yards with 3 touchdowns to 3 different receivers. Meanwhile, Michael Levers carried 17 times for 82 yards, and Dylan Wagner had 2 interceptions, accounting for 2 of the 6 turnovers forced by the Warriors' defense. For the Huskies, Damon Dorsey accounted for 110 of their 129 yards in the game, passing for 63 yards and rushing for 47. He also led the defense with 10 tackles. The Warriors move on to play the top-seeded Port City Spartans in one game in the Eastern Conference playoff schedule for this weekend. In the other game, the Columbus Gladiators travel to face the West Virginia Storm in a rematch of a game the Storm won 28-2 2 weeks ago. There are 2 games scheduled in the West. The Rage and the War Eagles look to make up last week's game postponed by weather. Meanwhile, the Blaze will go ahead and play the Buccaneers in a second-round matchup, with the winner advancing to the West Conference Championship game. Checking out the playoffs in bracket form, the Spartans have the number 1 seed in the East and will have home field this week and next week should they win. The winner of that game between the Spartans and the Warriors will face the winner of the Storm Gladiators in the Eastern Conference Championship next weekend. Over on the west side, the Dukes will have to wait another week for the winner of the Rage and the War Eagles game. The Bucks and the Blaze will play this week, meaning they will have a week off next week before they play in the West Conference Championship game.